Hello and welcome to Baseball on the Island Weekly. I'm your host, Vinny Messana, and have a special episode in store for you today. We have some of the best talent Long Island has to offer sitting with me here today at Lombardi's on the Bay in Patchogue. All three of these young men are coming off a stellar 2016 season, and they all earned themselves some accolades this year. From Mount Sinai High School, we have Sam Kessler to my right, who just won the Paul Gibson Award, given to the Suffolk's top pitcher. From Smithtown West, we have Nick Grande, who just won the Blue Chip Prospect Award, Silver Slugger, as Suffolk's top hitter. And to my left, we have Brian Morell, who just won the Carl Yastrzemski Award, given to Suffolk's best player. We have a roundtable discussion today, slightly different than what we've done in the 6 previous installments. So let's jump right into it. So first, we're going to start with Sam. Question for him. Sam, you guys, well, from a personal standpoint, you had 4 straight scoreless outings to start the year. So talk a little bit about what your confidence was like during that time. I would imagine you were pretty unshakable.
I was feeling pretty good to start off the year. Come back from the season before, I had the injury, so I know how things are going to be, facing some of those hitters for the first time, I guess. But with the defense behind us, I was very confident I could throw anything, and we made the plays.
Now, jumping to the end of the season, you know, you brought Mount Sinai their first Suffolk County championship, and ultimately Wantor got the best of you guys in the Long Island championship. So what was it like facing those guys? It seemed like I was there, you know, you mowed them down the first time through the order, and then they started chipping away a little bit. So what made them so difficult?
They were pesky hitters, I guess. They were hard to put away. They weren't swinging at bad pitches. They're staying alive with 2 strikes, and they're just putting the ball in play.
Would you say in general teams like that you'd rather not face because they don't swing and miss too much and you're more of a strikeout guy, whereas, you know, a team, let's say they're swinging for the fences, you know, you could use your stuff and put them away?
It's different, I guess, for every team you play. But I don't know, I always like the challenge, and I thought that day just got the best of us.
Okay, well, either way, you had a very successful season. So now you could kind of rest up a little bit, enjoy your summer, and now, you know, you got West Virginia on the horizon. You're going there in a couple of months. So have you been in contact with their coaching staff over there?
I've been talking to them lately. Took a little 2-week break. Start again next week, and then get the summer workout, and then the fall, get ready to go.
And your arm feels good heading into the season?
Oh, yeah. Ready to go.
Very good. So congratulations on a big season. So
thank you very much.
I know I enjoy watching you. You guys very solid team overall. And when you were on the mound, it was must-see TV, from my opinion.
It was a fun group of guys. Fun group of guys to be with.
And you miss the guys now that you'd be graduating?
Oh yeah. Because we only had 2 seniors, so the rest of them you're not going to really see anymore.
I'm sure you'll find a way to stay in contact with them, right?
Of course. They'll be coming to visit.
So now for my next question, I'm going to switch over to Nick over here. Nick, you had a terrific 5-year run at Smithtown West. You know, you had 111 hits. You set the program record. So would you, and that's quite an accomplishment, would you say you're proud of, you know, the transformation coming up as an 8th grader where you were just one of the guys, and that by the end of your career, you know, you set the tone basically for the entire team?
Yeah, I definitely feel proud of what I did at West. More than any of the personal accomplishments, though, I'm proud to have played on 5 winning teams, 5 playoff teams, winning a couple league titles there, and just making a lot of good memories with some great teammates and some great coaches there with Coach Nucci, Coach Miller, and Coach Cameron.
Now, speaking to that point about the team's success during that 5-year run, you know, you guys were perennially one of the top teams in Suffolk County. Now, is it frustrating knowing that you kind of ran into like a hot team at the end of the year every year? Now, this year it was Northport, who nobody really had them expected to finish at that point, and you guys, it seemed like it was your time, and you know, you came up just short.
Yeah, I mean, Northport was definitely a tough matchup for us. They're a great team. But we're proud of what we did this year, you know, being able to win a league title. You know, we really came together as a team. We became a family. So even though we weren't able to make it quite as far as we set out to, we're definitely proud of our accomplishments.
Now, did you notice some growth from the underclassmen? As you mentioned to me offset, is that you know, there was only a couple seniors on the team, so you had a larger role beyond just what you had to do on the field. Did you notice growth from guys like Anthony Amato, Nicholas Trabacci as the year went on?
Definitely. I mean, I think as a team, we're a lot younger than people kind of realize. You know, Anthony Amato, Nick Trabacci, as you said, were two huge keys to our pitching staff and to our lineup. And, you know, guys like that, guys like Jake Torres in center field, Bobby Vaccaro, who had to step in for catcher for us once Paul Dolan got hurt. You know, I'm really happy with how those guys developed, and I'm looking forward to Smithtown West being a strong team next year as well, with those guys leading the charge.
And you're still able to win 20 games, even in a year where, you know, you didn't have the same pitching staff as now. Your junior year, pitching staff was all seniors, right? So what was it like playing behind those group of guys?
Oh, I mean, those guys that graduated last year are the guys that I've played with my whole life. You know, Lamana, Kraft, Tamaro, Tony, Bugliarelli. So I think we kind of expected to drop off a little bit. I don't know about if we did, but a lot of people expect us to drop off a little bit this year after losing 6 or 7 key players. But like I said, those juniors this year really stepped in and played a huge role in continuing our success as a program.
And I think that also speaks volumes about the head coach. I mean, can you talk a little bit about what Coach Al Nucci has done to kind of instill confidence in your players?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, Coach Nucci's track record kind of speaks for itself. You know, he's coached pretty much all winning teams since he's been here. And yeah, he just increases our comfort level. He puts a lot of trust in us as players, and he's just a fun guy to play for.
Cool. And now on a personal level, you know, you're going to be going to Stony Brook in a couple months. So have you been in contact with the coaching staff over there?
Yeah, I talk with Coach Sank and Coach Panucci every once in a while, and I'm really excited and looking forward to working with them.
And you don't have to relocate too far either.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so Brian, congratulations on winning the Carl Yastrzemski Award. Obviously a tremendous honor. So what has it been like the last 2 weeks? Obviously, a lot of people are going to be reaching out to you. I imagine things have been a little hectic, right?
Yeah, it's been wild. Tons of text messages, tons of phone calls, tons of people tweeting out stuff. Just a great honor to be named the Yastrzemski Award winner, and a lot of people being supporters of it.
Hectic time, but I imagine it's enjoyable time.
Oh yeah, of course.
So have you allowed yourself time to relax, or have you gotten right back into the baseball grind?
No time to relax. I've been training, really, just going to Infinity Sports, training a lot, traveling a lot as well. I just got back from Florida a couple days ago, and I'll be traveling a lot this whole summer. I'll be going to Georgia, Florida, California. I'll be going
doing what you
everywhere.
love to do, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
So now I saw on Twitter that Perfect Game put out that you had one of the highest exit velocities off the bat and one of the highest arm strength velocities at 94 from the infield. So can you talk a little bit about that experience with the Perfect Game?
Oh, Perfect Game is always a great experience, especially Perfect Game Nationals, actually. Because you face all the top players in the nation, so it's just tough competition. I love playing against those guys, playing against probably the nation's best, and hopefully playing against them in the future.
And that raises your bar, would you say, right? Your level of competition brings out the best in you.
Of course, I feel like I turn into a better player as I face the better competition.
Now that's saying something, considering you led the Long Island high school and college players with 12 home runs this year. So what would you say your goals are for next year, now that you've kind of, from individual point, have accomplished everything there is to accomplish?
I just want to be just a better player on and off the field. Just do the same. I would do the same thing, but just be. I want to win a state championship, really, and help my teammates out a little bit more, build them up, build a little more confidence in them, and hopefully lead them to a state championship.
And now you guys were right there in that Class A championship against Rocky Point. That was an unbelievable game. There was about 900 people there. Everybody was on you. Did you hear the crowd during that game?
Yeah, I heard everyone. It was crazy.
So would you say usually you could tune things out, but in that case, I would imagine
I was tuning things out. It was just that I just heard them. I was just laughing, just giggling a little bit on the mound. But it was a lot of fun.
Now, how about your last at bat when you hit that home run in that spot? I think a lot of people were like, all right, the game's about to be over. It's been a great game, and then you come up there and just kind of ruined everybody's plan. So what was that scene like?
Oh, it was something special. And I know we didn't win the game, but that was a cool moment for probably one of the highlights of my varsity career so far.
Would you say you got all of that ball?
Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah. I think over 400 feet. Yeah, I think he got the most of it. So I would say all you guys have something to be proud of this year. Obviously, you all accomplished what you wanted to accomplish from an individual point of view. Brian, you have another year to build on that. Sam, you'll be at West Virginia next year, and Nick will be at Stony Brook. So make sure to keep an eye on these guys. Obviously, they have set themselves apart from the pack in terms of individual success, and we'll continue to follow their success here at Baseball on the Island. So that concludes this edition. I want to thank them for their time. I want to thank the owners of Lombardi's on the Bay for allowing us to film our 7th edition here. And make sure to continue to follow us on the website at baseballonisland.com, Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter. Once again, I'm your host, Vinny Messana. Thanks for tuning in.
Baseball on the Island is sponsored by Smart Cage. Change your game.